You're finally up.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Getting sleepy or hungry is a natural part of life. I won't eat you.
What about your wounds? Feeling pain? That's also natural, right?
I'm fine. It was nothing.
You're really tough, aren't you, Velvet?
You have to be tough, if what you seek is revenge.
Revenge?
We're leaving. Rokurou and the others are waiting at the plaza.
Alright then, to the plaza we go. Do.
What joy to face a clear, refreshing morning. Especially after a long night of meting punishment on my heartless betrayer. My poor, battered body.
You better not kill our key.
You're one to talk. Better not eat the boy. He's your precious key now.
I know.
Oh? You're facing the Shepherd and an Empyrean. Old Shepsy's one thing, but Empyreans are, you know, just gods who created the world. You think you can win just by smacking it around a bit?
That's no Empyrean. It's a phony. Artorius is just using a legend to control the people. Wouldn't a true god be able to do something about the Daemonblight?
You don't believe in Innominat?
I believe there exists something people call Innominat. But it's just a Moloch that used a special art to bring the other Malakim into our world.
You sound confident.
I witnessed it 3 years ago.
Well, if it's not actually a god we're against, we just might stand a chance.
Of course we do. And ultimately, our target is Artorius. I don't care about anything else.
Revenge against Artorius. For her brother.
All right, Laphicet. Which way is the Empyrean's throne?
It was north of Logris. In the mountains up the Danan Highway.
If exorcists are keeping up their inspections, they might provide us a chance to steal another Moloch.
I sent my men a Sylph Jay with orders to scout out the inspectors. With their information, we'll be able to plan the attack.
We can meet up at Port Zekson.
That's the plan.
So we're going back to Port Zekson. Secrets of the Sylph Jays.
Those Sylph Jays are handy little birds, aren't they?
Not only will they always find their destination, they can make for emergency rations in a pinch. I hear grilled Sylph Jay goes rather well with a nice glass of the hard stuff.
It's because of the work those birds do for us that we're able to stay one step ahead of the Abbey. Those birds are indispensable to us pirates, and we consider them a part of our crew. Don't even joke about eating them.
all right. Still, I wonder how they actually do their thing. I know that carrier pigeons rely on their homing instincts, but Sylph Jays can locate a person wherever they are, right?
They're really smart birds. I read in a book that rather than memorizing locations, they can pick up on people's wavelengths. When you send out a Sylph Jay, the bird can sense the change in your thoughts, and will seek out the recipient you have in mind.
I hardly ever see them in the wild. Are they a kind of Moloch or something?
No, they're not Malakim. They're just an incredibly rare species native to an island in the north. It's a funny story. A chance storm sent us docking at that island, and a mother Sylph Jay got blown onto our ship, eggs, nest, and all. Sadly, the mother bird died almost immediately. But Benwick stepped in and kept her eggs safe and warm.
So that's why they're so attached to him. Usually, they're really hard to train as messenger birds, too.
That's Benwick for you. He's always had a knack for things that would give other people trouble.
Maybe when they hatched, they took one look at his wild hair and mistook him for their mother.
You know what? They are comfortable enough with him to use his head for their nest. So you might have a point. Now that you mention it, he did ask me not to hit him on the head, because one of the Sylph Jays just laid her eggs.
Well, if more birds are on the way, we could just eat one to see how it tastes.
No! Don't even think about it.
It was worth a try.
Rokurou, you're still my favorite, man. You're #1 character. Aizen and Velvet are both very close behind you, though. Honestly, I don't know if I like Velvet or Aizen more. It's a really close battle at the top for my favorite character between those three. But anyways, whatever this skit is, I didn't see the name.
Hello again. I'm Bienfu, a Malak. Nice to meet you all. Just so you know, I'm a greater Malak. You're a greater Malak too, Laphicet. I'm sure we'll get along great. I'm classified as a greater Malak?
That should be no surprise. You've got a lot of power, despite your appearance. You're a greater Malak too, aren't you, Aizen?
So I've been told, but I can't say I care for measures made by folks who tether my kind.
I didn't know that's what it was.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Just promise me you won't judge your own value from a label given to you by others.
I won't. I promise. What if that's all that gives me self-worth?
They're pirates and demons. Pay them no heed. To me, you are the greatest of all.
The greatest? Do you really mean it? Oh, Miss Magilu, you're so kind! You've changed so much since I left.
But you haven't changed at all. You are eternally my greatest servant.
Oh, I don't want to be the greatest then! Oh, this is bad.
And our roster of the oblivious grows longer.
Poor Velvet having to put up with all this. Anyways, let's hit up these exclamation marks, and then we're gonna go... How much time do I have? I have a little more over 10 minutes. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get all the way back to Zekson, but we can at least get in a couple of fights so that I can try out playing as Rokurou. We're gonna do Rokurou first, and then next time I'll play as Aizen. How did I miss this? Glad I got it, because I think I need another pendant for Aizen, because he's almost done mastering all the ones he has.
I hear the High Priest was injured and will be recuperating somewhere for the near future. The church is saying he was cleaning his villa when something fell off a shelf and hit him. But there's also rumors that thieves snuck into the palace and attacked him. If that's true, who could have done it? He's always been there for the people, and everyone looks up to him.
What a terrible rumor.
Indeed. I want to believe it's just that, a rumor, but it's got the children all frightened.
I'm not scared at all. Liar. Sis saw you crying. I'm the one who's not scared at all. If any bad guys show up, I'll handle them.
Ooh, scary. I'm sure bad guys won't come near you.
Something fell off a shelf? Nice. They're doing a really good job of covering this up.
If it got out that the High Priest was murdered, and in the castle of all places, the people would lose faith in the government.
Yeah, dude, something totally fell off that shelf. Like a giant, massive griffin demon that consumed his torso. It's pretty common for them to fall off of shelves, to be honest. They're too big to fit on them, so you put them up there, they just fall right off.
Hey, I remember you. I'd never forget someone dressed as weird as you guys. You're those traveling misfits. The ones who did that dove act in Logris. Mad Lou's Menagerie, right?
It's Magilu's Menagerie. Get it right or pay the price. So, you saw us in Logris?
That's right. I was there on Port Zekson business. I really looked forward to seeing you perform, but it never happened. But today's my lucky day. How about performing here in Port Zekson tomorrow? I want to see that sullen girl go coo again. It was hilarious. And that magician's dove trick, too.
Sure, but I'll have you know we don't come cheap.
Oh, I've got the money. I'd pay anything to see that again.
No.
Oh, come on, please?
Take a hint.
Hey now, don't be like that.
Sorry, friend. Best give it up. Otherwise, my apprentice here might show you a special trick she's been itching to practice. One where she makes you disappear.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Do it.
If you insist. But just a warning, there's no guarantee you'll make it back. Still want to try?
Wait, seriously?
Seriously. And remember, it's Magilu's Menagerie. See you at our next show.
Yeah, that wasn't creepy at all. This way is the way out. I want to see that sullen girl go coo again. Poor Velvet. I'm sure they'll forget all about the whole cooing thing as soon as you, like, murder their savior. So don't worry. More exclamation marks. They never end, man. They are all over the place. What have we here?
Lord Artorius' speech really struck a chord with me. I'm sure everyone else in town feels the same way. Actually, it would be problematic if they don't.
Why would you have a problem with that?
One word, lady. Business. The ceremony to move the great Empyrean Innominat is going on now, right? After a speech as moving as that, anyone would want to offer a prayer to the new Empyrean, which is why I'm selling commemorative chalices. They've just come in from Port Zekson.
Oh, Innominat's blessings are many indeed. Are you decorating the chalices with anything?
I'm just about to deliver them to the craftsman to get them engraved.
I just hope all this effort doesn't go to waste.
Impossible! This is the perfect opportunity. I guess amateurs just don't get it.
I may not know business, but I know how this story ends.
Artorius, this ceremony, all of it. I'll end this by my own hand.
Indeed you will. All right. One more person to chat with over here. And then we're on our way out of here, finally. Hello!
Man, I've been feeling really out of it recently. I was much happier when I was drinking sweet, sweet nectar. It suddenly got a lot harder to get. The price shot up 20 times in the black market. I came to the capital hoping it'd be easier to find, but no one's got any.
Give it up. It's got vermilion ore in it.
What? Vermilion ore? I heard that stuff is crazy addictive. Real bad news.
It'll be easier to quit now that it's harder to find. Real sailors don't need that crap, right?
Yeah, you're right. I don't need nectar. From now on, I'm going to the bar after work. Hey, buddy, thanks for the tip.
Yeah, who needs addictive nectar when you can just become an alcoholic, am I right? Just like everyone else. Alright, back out in the world. Awesome. I'm going to try and play as Rokurou. Rokurou. I keep messing up his name. Formation. Leader decides who's, like, walking around, right?
We're to meet up with the scouts at Port Zekson.
So I'm going to also run around as Rokurou for a little while. Let's mess around with his arts. Why is he a level lower than everyone else? That's not okay. Alright, we've only got, we don't have anything set up how I want it to be. Alright, so I'm going to have to mess with this a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the same strategy I used for, do I have any more wind moves besides? No, I don't. Alright, so I'll put Bonebreaker twice here, and then I'll put Wind up here, which was Hurricane Thrust. I'm gonna go with the same deal that I do with, crap. Is Fire Circle, or is Square Circle? Right, it's Square Circle. That's, oh my goodness. It's getting late. I think Fire is Circle, I'm pretty sure. So I need Crimson Flash twice here, and then the Form 1 Fire Burst here. I'm going to use the same strategy for how I set up my moves, how I set up, let's do Concealed Blade ×2 here, and then here I put Imbue Earth, as I did with Velvet, which is put Wind on Triangle, Earth on Square, Fire on Circle, and then Water on Earth. And then normal ones I'll sprinkle about. So, Mirage Dance, Imbue Earth. No, not Imbue Earth. Water Hammer. There we go. I don't have a Form 4 for Wind, really? That sucks. Alright, we're going to try and play as Rokurou for a little bit. I might also play as him a little bit in that. Wait a minute. Aizen, I do not want to be the sub. Magalu, I have a feeling that Magalu being a mage is probably like...
You know what you're getting into?
Yeah, definitely, man. Reaper's Curse, I got it. I feel like Magalu, probably, considering that she's a mage, is probably, like, really good, but I don't like Magalu. What is this? Break Soul, Vengeful Stance. Hold R2 with 3 or more souls while standing by or during a combo to activate. As an additional effect, the combo following this cannot be guarded against. Rokurou will enter a defensive stance, with which he will block the next enemy attack and counter with Vengeful Punishment. This move can also be performed by pressing R2 immediately after blocking an attack. Okay, use R2 in time with the enemy's attack to unleash a Vengeful Punishment. So, I have to time this, which is like my #1 worst thing. Anyway, lock onto something that everyone is not attacking. There we go, got it. Alright, so that's his R2 attack. Very nice. It does take away a soul, though. So it's basically the same as Consumption, basically. It's his version of it. Very good. Good to know. I like this little jump attack I have. It's not like hitting anything in the moment. Now I'm getting screwed over, but, you know, it looks cool. So it's got that going for it. Get out of here, all of you. It's time to start dying. There we go, perfect. There we go.
Your style is really
Yes, very unique. Why did I keep pressing X? Dang it. Martial arts, slashing twin blades, hidden arts, seal-based elemental attacks. Knowing when to use his Rokurou's multiple hit martial arts and his broad selection of elemental hidden arts is the key to making the most of his abilities. He has no non-element hidden arts, which makes martial arts his best bet against enemies weak to non-element attacks. Got it. I didn't mean to press X so much. I didn't think there'd be a whole description thing after. Let's fight a few more enemies along the way. Where is my, there we go. Get some fire out there. Oh dear. Stay away from me, you stupid snakes. There we go. Burn away. Oh, don't mess up my fire attack. How dare you? I like that fire attack.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Alright, now I'm up to level 15. Holding R2 while performing a switch blast while break soul conditions for the character switching in are fulfilled will cause the incoming character to combo into a break soul instead. By skillfully using this to launch a counterattack, you may be able to gain the upper hand in otherwise disastrous situations. Duly noted. Alright, kind of liking Rokurou.
What's the matter, Laphicet? You look like you're not feeling well.
Doesn't he always?
You can stay out of this.
You're a demon swordsman. Aizen is a cursed Malak. Magilu is a bizarre witch. But what am I?
Turning existential here.
You're Velvet's tool and emergency rations, aren't you?
That's what Lady Teresa called me too. A tool. But I'm alive.
I get it. You're starting to wonder what your place in the world is. In that case, there's only one answer. You have to decide it.
Huh?
It's all up to you. It depends on what you want.
That's what it means to be alive. You control the rudder of your life. Your hands on the wheel.
My life. My rudder.
Doubts are okay too. They're just further proof you're alive.
I'll protect you until you find your answer. Your arts have helped me often enough.
All right. I don't really understand. But thank you.
Pretty words and all. But take care who you listen to, kid. Demons and reapers, remember?
I hear there's a wicked witch about too.
Get going or get left behind.
Ah! We risk the wrath of the revenging reprobate! For now, let our rudders take us forward!
Velvet. I'm almost out of time. I got enough time for like one more fight, so I want to fight this thing as Rokurou, and then we're gonna wrap up. Get out of here, you stupid monkeys. Ain't got time for you. I'm gonna imbue you with some earth. That was fire. That's not earth at all. I lied. Happens from time to time. How did that earth? Oh, there you go. It like took a while to shoot out. How dare you interrupt my earth attack? There we go. Come on, hit me. Easy. Give me that soul. I called dibs. Mine. Got it. Easy. Hello there. What was... Oh, Mystic Art. I was about to say, is the game lagging? What happened? I love that Mystic Art. It's so awesome.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
None at all. Hey, we mastered some stuff. Very good. My expedition. Perfect timing. Alright, I'll probably play as Rokurou a little bit more in the next session. I'm liking him so far, but I'm going to be honest, I like Velvet more, I think. Mainly because I'm more used to Velvet. But I'll play Rokurou for a few more fights, and then I'll probably switch to Aizen for a little while, and I'll more than likely eventually go back to Velvet, because I do really like playing as Velvet. I really just like the Consumption Claw. I don't like Rokurou's little block thing as much. Let's look at Expedition first. Please give me that last item I'm missing. Scholarly Drive, whatever that means. I still didn't get it, dang it. Go back here and keep trying to find that new area. So that'll be done when we come back next time. Go to Equipment. Resistance Ring is finally done. You can go on with Void Ring. I really don't care. Just as long as you're mastering something, that's all that matters. Still need the Waistcoats, which no one else is done with yet. So you've got a Calcit Bag and a Venus Satchel. Let's go. Calcit Bag takes less time, so let's go to Calcit Bag. Both of these are going to give you a lot more paralysis ability. That's good. can start, like, kind of stacking it a little bit. Velvet is... I still don't have another belt, I don't think. No, I need another belt for her. As soon as I can find a belt to buy, I'm going to buy one. All right. This is called Silky Touch Garment. Oh, it makes sense with what she's normally wearing, I guess. Almost done with that pendant. Didn't I get you? Yeah, I got the plain pendant. Good, so you do have something to move on to next. Very good. Waistcoat is finally almost done. Yours should be near done. It is. Both of you are, like, really... You're 2 away from each other. I really need to move one of those onto Rokurou soon. You're... Oh, no, these just say new. I was about to say you're done with these, but you're not. You're just... They're new. Shock Ward. Prowess is reduced by 40%? Yo, I cannot wait to start throwing this onto other characters. This is going to, like, have priority for rings from now on. Whenever Magilu eventually finishes it, like, I immediately put it onto someone else, even if they're not done with theirs, because that's really handy to have 40% less paralysis. Don't expect me to have Magilu in combat very often. I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. I don't like Magilu. I don't want to have to deal with her yelling out spells and stuff in combat. I'm pretty sure Eleanor is supposed to end up on our team at some point, because she's, like, on the box art. And they've had DLC for new outfits come out, and they've got new outfits for Eleanor, so I'm pretty sure she's going to join us at some point. I would be down for getting Eleanor in the party every now and then and switching it around. But Magilu, just, no. No Magilu, please. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We come back next time. We're going to go back to Port Zekson. I'm going to play some more as Rokurou and see how that's going. Rokurou. Every time I say his name, I forget how it's supposed to be pronounced. It's either Rokurou or Rokurou. I think it's Ro. But I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Until then, farewell.